Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Todd Hazelton from MobileBurn.com. We got an exciting day today. We're checking out the Motorola Atrix 4G. It's one of AT&T's first HSPA Plus 4G phones. It joins the Inspire 4G, which is made by HTC. But what makes this different is it's one of the first to offer a dual-core processor as well. So it's got the NVIDIA Tegra 2 chip in it. And you can see below me I have a ton of accessories, which we'll show you too. So quickly we'll go through the box. Get the phone out. Alright, here's the device itself. You can see it's got the front-facing camera up top there and the regular buttons on the bottom. You have the mini HDMI on the bottom left there, as well as micro USB. Back's got that nice finish to it. It's kind of like a carbon fiber look. And you have HD video, and I believe that's an 8 megapixel camera. You also have a fingerprint scanner. I'll show you how that works in a little bit, next to a 3.5mm headphone jack right there. And on the right side, volume control buttons and nothing else. So we'll quickly go through the box and I'll show you some of the other accessories. In the box itself, you have a USB charging cable, the wall plug there. Actually, this is the micro HDMI cable, I'm sorry. And then you have the USB cable right there, and some documentation booklets as usual. Now let's go through some of the other accessories. Okay, so for the laptop dock, which I'll show you in just a sec, you get the a mouse here, optical mouse. You also get the charger for the dock, and you have right here a keyboard that can be used with the phone. Open it up. So a full nice big keyboard here. Pretty sweet looking. And then the dock itself. So if you can see in the box, you have the charging cables and then the device itself. On the back of the device you have two USB ports as well as a charging port. This pops up, that'll let you put the phone into it. And then the laptop opens up there. So you can see you've got the screen, then you have the touchpad, and the left and right click buttons as well as that full. Okay, so here's how the actual dock works with the laptop. You take it and you put it on there so that the micro SD and the micro USB and the micro HDMI ports line up. You bring up the laptop here, and it launches a desktop. It's kind of hard to show you in the position I'm in, but so then you have right here on the left your mobile view, and then the rest browsing. I'll go into this more in another video, but I just want to show you how that works real quick. So let's get the phone booted up itself, and I'll show you those features. Okay, here you are. We have the screen booted up. This is running Moto Blur. It's Motorola's custom user interface on top of Android 2.2 Froyo. So that gives you a bunch of home screens to customize with various widgets. I have my favorite contacts there, etc. So there's a lot to add. If you click the home button here, we'll bring up the main menu. You can see it's really quick. That's due to NVIDIA's Tegra 2 processor. Pretty zippy. It's dual core too, so it's got a little extra help. This is an HSPA Plus device, so let's just get started real quick and I'll show you some data speeds. This is in New York City. It looks like we have almost a full signal there, although these bars aren't always a great indication of the tower strength. Okay, it looks like we're hitting about 1394 kilobits per second, so that's not incredibly fast, and actually we see those sort of speeds with some of AT&T's regular 3G handsets. Anyhow, back to the interface here. So you get a bunch of little applications pre-installed: AT&T Code Scanner, Family Map, Navigator, DLNA that'll allow you to share your multimedia with other DLNA certified products. I'll show you maps. Maybe this will give you a good quick view. Here we are with the 3D map loaded, but it'll give you an idea of the power of Tegra 2. You can see there's not a lot of rendering. We're just kind of shooting around here. And if we zoom in, can kind of, there we go, change the angle there, so that's pretty sweet. Okay, so here I am with Need for Speed Shift loaded. Let's do a quick race so I can show you some of the graphics performance, since that's what NVIDIA has been touting as the power of Tegra 2. Get some music going. So pretty impressive graphics performance. You can see it's not stuttering at all, but it is a little hard to control while I'm shooting over a camera here. That's pretty neat. You can see real quick, like I just hit the home screen and I'm out of the app. No delays there. Show the browser real quick. Here I have Mobile Burn's home screen already preloaded. Now I believe it's a QHD display on this, which should be sharp, but it's actually, looking closely, almost impossible to read that text. So you can zoom in, but you can see the panning and zooming is real quick and fluid on the page. Little something going on there. Alright. And it does support Flash content, so if you want to load up a website, I don't know, sometimes I watch South Park videos on the phone, you can do that. So also part of Moto Blur, you have these contacts, pulls in pictures from your social networks. You can click somebody and it'll link to their Facebook profile, provide you with their birthday, and all that automatically pulled down from the cloud. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how the fingerprint scanner works on the back here. Now this can be used for security purposes. If you want to lock your phone and instead of entering a password, you can just swipe your finger. Motorola and At&t said that there are some applications that might, for instance, allow you to swipe one finger to launch one app or another to launch another, but I haven't found that app and I'm not quite sure what it's called. But it doesn't sound like there's applications themselves that quite take advantage of the fingerprint reader just yet. Instead, it's more for people that would just want to use it to lock their phones. So let's see if we can get into the correct settings. I believe it's location security. Yep, change screen lock. Okay, so that had to use mine, and now we're going to enroll some fingerprints. We already have a profile, but no. Or perhaps yes. Okay, so now this is how we're going to set up our fingerprints. Using the back of the phone, I'm going to swipe my finger across, and it's approved. Approved. Not approved. Okay. Now it's going to ask me to switch hands. Actually, I think I'm doing this backwards. Left and right hand, but it'll work either way. And then we're done. So now, if I have the phone locked, I can unlock it. Now if I do this, I have a password that I've preset to enter in if I want to unlock it. However, I can also just, here it is locked, swipe my finger, and it unlocks it and brings me right to the desktop. So a pretty neat feature, especially for those that worried about losing their phones or just want to keep some things private. It's something I've never seen on a phone before, and one that I think is really useful for a lot of people.